In the previous video, we were looking in this language arts gradebook at several assignments that had already been input, but the result was that our progress in term columns are showing a percentage, and unfortunately it's a failing percentage for every one of our students. Well, that's not really the case in an objective gradebook, but we do need to go into some columns and make some changes. We're going to start by clicking in the first progress column. And then, much like a regular assignment, we're just going to edit the properties of that assignment. The key here is going to be this formula button right here. We're going to need to set our assignment so that it tallies a total from only selected assignment types. So we're going to hit that radio button, and then we're going to go over here to the Setup Formula button. At this point, the assignment type that we want our progress and term grades to be calculated on should be an assignment that we will never use. For example, BLJ, Bells and Journals. And we're going to click Done. Next to Bells and Journals, we need to say what percent, and it will be 100% of our grade will be based on that Bells and Journals assignment. We'll click Done. Now you can see in our formula line that the progress for term 3 is going to be calculated on an average of the BLJ assignments in our gradebook, of which there are none. And now you can see that this column is now exempt from any score. Now I'm going to show you a way to easily make that formula we just put in progress 3 apply to every other one of these term columns, so we don't have to do it for every column. We're going to go right here to our Actions button. We're going to manage our assignment columns, but we're going to slide all the way to the bottom and choose Copy Formulas. So it's Actions, Manage Assignment Columns, Copy Formulas. We're going to choose one specific assignment, of which it was Progress 3, and we're going to select to copy the formula to your other SG columns in this section, which is our Language Arts Gradebook. I hit Start Copy Process. It tells me copied successfully. We hit Done. And now, voila, all of our columns are exempt because the formula has been applied to each of those columns. One final step we can take is apply this language arts formula that has been applied to all of our term columns to our math gradebook. Same place, Actions, Manage Columns, Copy Formulas. But this time we're going to leave it at all system columns in this section, and we're going to check all my class sections for the year. So when we copy this, it'll go from language arts to math. Start, copied successfully and done. If I back out and take a look at my mathematics gradebook, I'll click on a column to check its properties. I'll click on my math gradebook. I can click here, Edit Properties of All Assignments for a quick overview. I'll scroll and see that my progress and term columns are all set to that formula, Bells and Journals 100%. Our semester column we'll never have to mess with because it's set to 50% of term 3 and term 4 averaged. But since our term 3 and term 4 will never have anything in it due to our Bells and Journals formula, we can leave it alone. Once those formulas have been set, it will prevent any percentile scores from showing up in the parent portal. Hope that's been helpful.